Welcome back to my channel, guys. I want to talk about Kanye West, his Twitter rants this week, and his first presidential campaign in North Charleston, South Carolina. It was definitely disturbing, to say the least. It's definitely laughable, and I was definitely, I would say that it's amusing. But the only sad part is when, he talked about Harriet Tubman. She freed the slaves, about, was it a few hundreds of slaves, and Kanye said that she didn't free the slaves, she just took the slaves to go work for other white people, which is not false. I think he definitely needs a crash course in American history, but it was just bigger than that. I think this is just all. I think the people that went there, a few hundred people to the Charleston area where he had his rally, it was on the cuff. He was wearing a militarized bulletproof vest, which is, I mean, with everything going on with the Black Lives Matter movement and whole racism, things like that, the last few weeks with the protests, why would he wear that vest? I mean, that was definitely insensitive, to say the least. But some people that went to the rally, they thought he was just going to started off with a few songs, right? Because they didn't take him seriously, which I don't as well, and I don't want you guys to take him serious either for running for president. He's trying to get on the South Carolina ballot, and there wasn't a lot of young black people there. Actually, there were more white people that showed up to the rally that he's trying to get their support. So Kanye went on to say at the rally just about, abortion, religion, and just trade, economic trade. So he talked about abortion, that, his father wanted to abort him, and his mother saved his life. And he brought up, a situation right before 2014 with his daughter, North, that Kim Kardashian, which is his wife, she wanted to abort the daughter before they tied the knot, and things like that. And he said that she didn't, obviously this is personal life discussion, and she didn't want him to talk about that. Obviously nobody would, and he felt that he saved North's life. Just things like that he was talking about, and he was crying hysterically at the rally. I mean, obviously he's a sick man. He's very sick. He has a bipolar disorder, mental illness we all know about. But I'm starting to think too, I'm not starting to think, I thought for a few years too, that Kanye is a narcissist, right? He's a narcissist. It's all about him, and he uses his mother's death as a way to just act more erratic and not just be outspoken. He's very out there, right? And he has a family ranch where he's in his I wouldn't say a hideout, but that's where he's at, and it's in Cody, Wyoming. Big ranch, a lot of land, big mansion, big home, and he's at the ranch, and he's telling people, come get me, they're trying to lock me up. He even said in some Twitter rants this week, I think this was the day after the rally on Monday. So the rally was on Sunday. I think he started the Twitter rants on Monday, just saying that the movie Get Out was about him. We all know, he said, we all know that the movie Get Out was about him. And when I first heard about it, I kind of laughed. I'm like, you know what? It might be about him. I don't know. But it's funny, but it's sad at the same time. When a lot of black men get around the Kardashian women, we all see how they turn out. We saw Lamar Odom. It was at the Bunny Ranch, and that's the whorehouse in Las Vegas, coked out, doped out. He had multiple strokes, cocaine in his system. It was just outrageous. And people were saying that was just with the Kardashian curse, right? So the movie Get Out was about him. And then he talked about too that Kris Jenner, that's the mother of Kim Kardashian, that she is very evil, and obviously she can't be trusted. And right after Kanye had a lot of the things to say at the rally on stage, they were trying to fly out doctors to institutionalize him. They want to put him in a facility, and he's saying they're trying to lock me up. So people are saying, was he off his meds? And obviously the Harriet Tubman comment was definitely insensitive. And this is, a black woman that's done a lot for black people, black slaves. And she carried around a sharpshooter, a rifle with her, to scare off the predators, for defense, and the slaves that she was trying to free. And these were the quote unquote weak slaves that wanted to turn their back. She had it for them too, to scare them, say, hey, if you guys try to turn around, you're going to put more pressure on us and get us caught. So she was a strong black woman, and this is the same woman that they're trying to put on a $20 bill. So for Kanye to come out and say those insensitive and derogatory words about Harriet Tubman, I think it came out of left field for most people. There were even a few people that were at the rally that walked out. They were there for maybe 20 minutes, and they wanted to get a good laugh out of the whole rally. That's why they went. They drove for a few hours just to go to the rally to see him. They thought they would get a good laugh, but at the end of the day, they did. But then when he started bringing up the Harriet Tubman comments, they left out, and that was unfortunate. But Kanye, again, I made a video already about Kanye running for president, and I think it's a waste of everybody's time. They're saying that he's trying to take away votes from Joe Biden. Could be. And he talked about too at the rally about supporting Donald Trump when he was wearing that MAGA hat, and saying that was a mistake, and kind of like he wasn't in his right mind, and that's something he shouldn't have done, right? So I don't know where he's trying to go with this, with Kanye, where he's trying to go with this. I think he's not really obviously going to get the black vote. He's trying to get the white vote. Think about his clothing that he has, the Yeezy, the clothing wear. They look like zombie clothes. They're not just baggy, they're big as hell. I'm not looking to wear any of this stuff. I don't know who, who's signing off on this? You know what I mean? I know black people are not looking at it and saying, oh, this is cool, this is hot. It has to be obviously white people that's looking at it saying this is what fashion is. I don't know, but wow, it's just horrendous clothing. I mean, when I heard the Gap, they did a deal with Kanye, a 10-year deal with a Yeezy, company. I was a little surprised, and I like the Gap. I like their clothing, but I was a little surprised of the partnership. But I get it too, because Kanye has become more of a mogul when it comes to the fashion world. But I know the stock dipped about 6% when he said that he was gonna leave the Gap. He just got signed with them. Now he was talking about leaving them. So they jumped about, I think, was it either 13% in stocks? And then when he said that I'm leaving, they took a dip, half dip, 6%. So he's all over the place. It's like I see what he's up to. He said all this stuff at the rally, and then he had the nerve to say, my album's coming out, and Donda, which is his mother's name, in his Twitter rants and stuff like that. It's like, you saying all this stuff about Get Out. They're trying to medicate me, they're trying to put me in the hospital, they're trying to kill me, but you made time enough to promote your album that a lot of people ain't checking for. Ain't nobody checking for Kanye right now. The last time I checked for Kanye was the album, I know Graduation, and that was in 2007. And I know he had some other music out with with Jay-Z, but that was the last time I kind of was checking for Kanye. Kanye's just been out of control since, with the whole Taylor Swift thing, getting on stage. I was like, something's wrong with this guy. But again, we got to stop making excuses for Kanye, especially black people saying that, oh, his mother died. A lot of people, mothers have died. Even they were close to the mother. And it's traumatic, to go through that. But it comes to a time where it's like, okay, we have to heal. And I don't know what kind of healing he's doing except throwing tantrums and losing his damn mind. So again, mental illness is real. I'm very sensitive about mental illness, but we have to separate mental illness from narcissistic behaviors and activity. So we all knew that Kanye was narcissistic over 10 years ago, guys. So before his mother passed away. You know what I'm saying? He was narcissistic. I think with his mother passing and, throughout the years, he just elevated his narcissism and just got more crazy with it. And we have to stop using, his mental illness as like a crutch to say this is why he's acting this way, and not just forgiving it, we kind of looking past it of his behaviors that he's doing. But a lot of people are upset about all the stuff that Kanye is doing lately, the past week, especially again with Harriet Tubman, you know. But the Kardashian family, they're really pissed off right now that he's unveiling a lot of dark secrets about the family. Kim Kardashian just came out, was it on her Instagram or Twitter, just saying that, she usually doesn't do this, and, she wants to publicly, come out and say that, she's been powerless lately. And then I'm saying to myself, her coming out to the public because she had to, because Kanye said, I wanted to divorce her ass back in 2018 when she met up with Meek Mill at the Waldorf about prison reform. So, she wanted to abort North, about over 7 years ago. So she had to say something. So it's not like she doesn't usually do this. No, you had to. You had to, because Kanye even brought up, that, her posing for Playboy. That's not something he wanted. I don't think any right-thinking man would want that either. So I get it. And I know good friend and Dame Dash, producer Dame Dash, he went out there to Cody, Wyoming, to the ranch to go check on his friend and his well-being, which rightfully so, and that's a true friend, and I know they just did an Instagram, was a Twitter or Instagram picture of Kanye, Dame, and a few other people, like one of Kanye's designers and friend. There's about 4 or 5 of them just in a picture, and with Dame's dog, and was it Dusky, I think his name is. And they was just photoed out, and he said we're good. So I guess he's checking on Kanye to see how he's doing. But I mean, people have done this already. People have been worried about Kanye. I think, and it's sad to say, I think he's very suicidal. I wouldn't be shocked if something happened in the near future, because definitely that chemical imbalance in his brain is very scary. And I'm happy to see a black man win, and he's definitely, Forbes said he's a billionaire now. God bless him. Hopefully he creates a lot of jobs for black people. I would love to see that, but I don't know. It's just that I want to know what you guys say, what you guys are thinking about Kanye's Twitter rants. I just uncovered so much that I'm losing damn track of what Kanye has been doing. Talk about the rally on Sunday in North Charleston, South Carolina. What do you expect next from Kanye? Do you think he'll be hospitalized? What are you guys are thinking? Let me know in the comment section. Don't forget to like the video, share it to your friends and family, and subscribe to the channel. And I'll see you guys soon, and more videos to come. Take care, and peace and love.